Hi everyone, I'm Chris from SupeSojourn, and I want to take a minute to put together a tutorial on how to apply the decals or the water slide decals you just bought. You're going to need a few things. You're going to need the water slide decals, and as you can see, I've actually used some myself on previous projects. You're going to need what's called decal set, and you can pick that up for like $2 at any craft store, as well as some kind of clear or transparent sealer afterwards, so when we're all done. I recommend having some tweezers on hand, a couple of Xacto knives, a pair of scissors, and just a little cup of water, because you're going to need that to soak the decal in, so that way we can apply it to the figure, and ultimately the figure you're going to be applying the decal to, or whatever model toy set you want to do. For me, I'm doing a Superman Future's End. I'm going to add him to my personal collection, but I'll probably put him up on the SupeSojourn site as well. You'll need a rag, so have that ready to kind of dab up any excess water, and a cup of coffee. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut out the decal itself that we want to use, make some room. I'm going to use an Xacto knife for this. This isn't going to be too pretty right now, because right now I just want to get the main decal away from all the other decals. So that way when I cut it up with a very fine edge here, I don't have to worry about damaging the other decals. So I'm just going to take that, move it to the side. Now we have my S. So it's up to you. You can use the Xacto knife. I'm going to try scissors. Usually I do scissors, but for the sake of time with this video, I'm going to kind of see how this works out. So you cut it right on the lines. So I've been doing this kind of stuff for about 2 years now, and a lot of it I've learned as I went, paid a lot of money for stuff, and I kind of want to get away from that for other people trying to have some fun making decals or doing any kinds of customs. This is a fun hobby, and I'm not looking to take advantage of anyone as far as gouging for prices. So if you take a look here, it looks like it's going to be a pretty good fit. So I'm kind of excited about that. Don't have to do much modifications. So for now, we're going to take the water slide decal we just cut out, and we're just going to dunk it in water. Just kind of tab it down there a little bit. Sliding up. I have a magnet attached to it, but I'm removing it now so that way it doesn't affect my tweezers when I pick it up. So you just want to let that soak for a few seconds. And while we're waiting for that to soak, we're going to open up our decal set. We're going to grab a paintbrush. That's probably one of the things I should have put in the beginning that you're going to need. And with the decal set, now you'll have different directions from different people. I like to just kind of get the ball rolling, apply just a little bit, just a dab. That's the thing. I'm halfway through this, and I've been using this to put on decals for probably a year at this point. So this is going to be a good $2 investment. So now we're just really waiting for the decal itself, and you'll know it's ready because it'll slide. You see how it did that? It just slid like that with my fingers. So what I always do is I use the tweezers to pick it up, because you don't want to touch the decal too much. Okay, you want to have as little contact with it as possible. I just like to kind of start the slide a little bit, so that way I can grab the paper, hold that down, and pull it out. Now this is where you have to adjust it a little bit, and this is where putting the decal set ahead of time actually makes a huge difference in sliding it around. So once you get it where you need it, again, I know I just said don't touch it too much, but I want to make sure it's where it needs to be. I'll take a little bit more of the decal set and start actually using the brush to roll out some of these abrasions in the decal where it needs to be spread out a little bit more. Oh. like to get it over just a little bit more. Now, when you do apply this, don't worry, a lot of these bumps and everything are going to, they're gonna go away. Like as it dries. So I'm gonna use the towel to kind of push it down and really try to iron out these bubbles. But be careful. I make sure I seal these really well before I ship them to you guys, so that way you can play around with them. So, and that I'm actually pretty happy with. So the next step is I'm actually going to leave this to sit for probably about an hour or two. And then I'm going to come back and apply a thin flat clear. But whenever I do a custom figure, I have a spray and a spray gun. I actually put it all over everything. So that's where this piece comes in. But that's pretty much it. That's how you apply the decal. And enjoy. I hope you have fun. Thank you for watching.